feel and look better. From your head to your toes, watch Holistic Strong, the best channel for mind and body videos.
You must be smart, or even looking to get smarter, by viewing a video about memory-brain food versus memory-destroying foods. Find out how you can manipulate the diet, and learn what memory-brain food you can consume to become your most intelligent self. Here is a life-shaping choice: memory-brain food versus memory-destroying foods. Which type will you be consuming, and your food choices will not only affect your short-term memory, but your long-term memory. Let's first concentrate on those memory-brain power foods, those that will help keep your memory sharp and humming for many years to come. While there are no guarantees that the best diet will ensure tip-top memory, and the absolute prevention of brain-related disorders, such as Alzheimer's and dementia, incorporating these memory-boosting foods may enhance chances for optimal brain health. I'll give you 7 incredible memory-brain foods, in no particular order. 1. Walnuts. I just created an informative video about walnuts, and how this nut seems to improve our health in so many ways, such as helping to reduce diabetes and lowering the incidence of cardiovascular disease. But walnuts are a powerful ally to the brain and our memory functions. Its brain-fortifying composition of protein and healthy fats may help improve cognitive function. One well-known study in 2015, published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health, and Aging, found that eating just a handful of walnuts a day can boost cognitive health. Subjects, older than 20, scored better on a series of 6 cognitive tests after ingesting walnuts. The results were consistent across the board, regardless of the person's age, race, and ethnicity. Walnuts provide equal opportunity for all to boost memory, concentration, and processing speed. 2. Berries, blueberries and strawberries, and the like, are not only beautiful to the eye, but they're beautiful to the brain. Berry flavonoids, the compounds responsible for the attractive berry colors, are loaded with powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, perfect for the aging brain. Indeed, they thwart the free radicals of the brain that contribute to brain decline as we get older. An April 2012 study, published in the Annals of Neurology, revealed that the participants who ate the most blueberries and strawberries per week showed less memory decline than those who abstained from berries, by up to 2.5 years. And of note, the population sample size was large, as 122,000 nurses, aged 30 to 55, participated in the study. But many researchers believe that blueberries and strawberries are more effective once memory decline occurs, than they are preventing memory loss. Regardless, it's still advisable to eat 2 or more cups of such berries per week to help slow memory decline. 3. Avocado. While blueberries and other colorful berries have galvanized interest in the medical community when it comes to ensuring healthy brain function, researchers are becoming intrigued with the brain-boosting potential of avocados. Its monounsaturated fat paves the way for healthy blood flow, perfect for an amply oxygenated brain. The monounsaturated fat within the avocado support the production of acetylcholine, a memory and learning brain chemical. This protects astrocytes, which, in turn, offer support to information-carrying nerves. In one laboratory animal study, animals with impaired astrocyte function were able to better control muscles when monounsaturated fatty acids were introduced into their diet. This suggests that brain signaling improves with monounsaturated fatty acids, which hopefully translates to humans. There will be more avocado studies in the future because avocados may offer tremendous benefit to memory, focus, and concentration. 4. Eggs. As we're examining memory-brain food, don't forget the ever-dependable egg. And when you have an egg in hand, remember to also eat the yolk, rich in brain-fortifying choline. This important nutrient plays a pivotal role in many processes, including ensuring a healthy nervous system, a prerequisite for strong memory. Choline also serves in the production factory of cell signaling. The memory-friendly concentration of vitamin B6, vitamin B12, and folic acid helps lower elevated levels of homocysteine, a common amino acid found in our blood that can lead to increased risk of stroke, cognitive impairment, and Alzheimer's disease. After 2 years of intervention with high doses of B6, B12, and folic acid, a group of elderly patients with mild cognitive impairment had significantly less brain shrinkage compared to a subset given placebo treatment, according to one study. 5. Fatty fish. Let's raise a toast to the omega-3 composition of fatty fish. Omega-3 fatty acids are linked to lower blood levels of beta-amyloid, the protein that builds up in our brains, making us more susceptible to Alzheimer's disease. Once, and preferably, twice per week, make a meal out of your favorite fatty fish, such as mackerel, trout, salmon, or pollock. These type of fish are typically low in mercury, making them more safe to eat for your brain and body. by the way, fish, commonly high in mercury, such as tilefish, swordfish, marlin, and certain types of tuna, may do more harm than good when it comes to brain health. 6. Green, leafy vegetables. Can you feel the power of the crunching goodness of green, leafy vegetables? By generously adding portions of kale, spinach, collards, and broccoli on your plate, you're introducing brain memory substances into your system, such as folate, lutein, vitamin K, and beta-carotene. In a recent report in the Journal of Neurology, senior citizens who ate the most servings of green leafy vegetables per day had better cognitive health than those who ate less, or who did not eat such memory brain foods. In fact, the rate of cognitive decline among those who consumed the most to those who consumed the least was equivalent to being 11 years younger cognitively, an impressive outcome because such foods are so easy to incorporate as part of a healthy diet. 7. Dark chocolate. This delicious food no longer has to be a guilty pleasure. The flavonoids in chocolate have been shown to improve blood flow to the brain, regardless of a given person's age. Memory, attention span, reaction time, and problem-solving skills can all enhanced by the potent compounds found in dark chocolate. Several studies reveal added significant cerebral flow after ingesting dark chocolate and/or consuming related cocoa. Alright, now that I've listed 7 foods, test your memory and write down those that you'll remember. But don't try this exercise until you've consumed these foods for several weeks. As we're reviewing memory brain foods, you may also want to include coffee and tea for their memory-related caffeine benefits. You can also replace the coffee pot and tea kettle with a juicer, as fresh fruits and vegetables are memory-enhancing. And don't forget certain spices, like turmeric, that can also serve as a memory brain food. Now when it comes to memory-destroying foods, I really don't need to number them. I'll just include all the food staples in one category, junk food. Consumer beware, because so many foods we rely on can ultimately harm our brains. So let's clear out some of the worst memory-destroying brain foods. Throw away those sugary drinks. They're loaded with toxic sugar that can not only contribute to our physical demise in higher cardiovascular disease and diabetes, but can virtually kill brain cells. Animal studies reveal that high fructose products can increase brain inflammation, compromise memory, and lead to insulin resistance in the brain. Even human studies show that there is a direct correlation between sugar intake and the likelihood of Alzheimer's and/or dementia surfacing. And while you're discarding sugary drinks, try not to imbibe as well. Alcohol in moderation may be fine. However, studies reveal that chronic alcohol consumption results in a reduction in brain volume, and who wants a shrinking brain? It can also lead to metabolic changes and disruption of neurotransmitters, chemicals the brain uses to communicate. And to safeguard memory, avoid foods with a high glycemic index, such as refined carbohydrates. These risky refined carbs can lead to brain inflammation, specifically the hippocampus, a part of the brain that our memory depends on. Such refined carbs are particularly dangerous to elderly people. One study found that seniors who consumed more than 58% of refined carbs as part of their daily dietary calories had twice the risk of suffering mild impairment and dementia than those who consumed less refined carbs. Therefore, it's imperative to cut down refined carbs, and while you're doing that, limit foods in high trans fats. These artificial trans fats can be found in shortening, margarine, frosting, snack foods, fried foods, and many processed foods. Even using vegetable oil itself poses memory risks. Better to use pure, extra virgin olive oil to protect the brain. Higher amounts of trans fats in the diet can translate to an increased risk of Alzheimer's disease, poorer memory, lower brain volume, and cognitive decline, according to studies. Speaking of fats, you have to also be aware of saturated fats, found in red meat for example. While the beef industry touts meat as one of the healthiest brain foods, I have my doubts. There are too many studies that show the correlation between a high saturated diet with poor performance on cognitive function and memory tests. Perhaps it would be fine to eat meat, but just once a week. I'm not so liberal when it comes to brain-offensive highly processed foods. A study found a diet high in processed foods promote inflammation and oxidative stress. No wonder why some folks consider processed foods, and other junk foods, weapons of mass destruction. In summary, there is a definite connection between our diet and our health, including the health of our brains. Remember to eat memory brain foods outlined earlier, and limit or discard memory-destroying foods that can literally destroy your brain and your life.
Thanks for visiting our Holistic Strong channel. Subscribe and share.